Hello and welcome to Tasty Tuesday Halloween edition. I'm wearing my penguin onesie today in honor of Halloween. So I hope everybody has a fantastic and safe Halloween this year. So today we thought that we would put a little candy twist on our Tasty Tuesday and do some BCAA Gummies, or branched chain amino acids. I have two different kinds. You can pick some, they have them in HEBs now. You can pick some up, especially if you already use a specific type, you can use those in this recipe. So there's really only 3 ingredients. So a BCAA of your choice. I have a strawberry with a black cherry kicker from Magnum. And then I also have from Purist Lab, I have a fresh mango tangerine. I've used the fresh mango tangerine before and it's really good. So find one that you would like to drink and also to eat in a candy form, and it will work. So those are, that's one ingredient. The other thing that you need is unflavored gelatin. It doesn't matter, there's different kinds of unflavored gelatin. Just whatever you do, just don't get the flavored version, because then that will change the taste completely. But I got these at HEB. You can get them pretty much wherever. And you'll need 3 packets of them. And usually, I think they have 4 envelopes in each of the boxes that I've seen. So 1 box should be good. And then the third ingredient, so branched chain amino acids, 3 packets of gelatin, and then water. And that's pretty much it. So what we do, so I guess there would be a 4th ingredient if you would include this. But get some Jell-O, or get some molds. Candy molds, you can find them on Amazon, or I'm pretty sure like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Target, any place. So I got some Halloween ones to celebrate today. And then I have had this one for a very long time. So there's also ones that are kind of deeper and larger. So that will help with bigger serving sizes if you want to do bigger kind of like candies and stuff like that. Or you can actually find gummy bear molds. So if that's something that you would like, you can find those as well. I've seen them on Amazon and stuff like that. Alright, so what you start doing is you're going to take the water and kind of put it on medium-low heat. You kind of want that nice simmer. And once it's starting to warm up, what we'll do is we'll basically throw in a scoop. And today I'm going to do the high 5. So you'll do a scoop of this and then the 3 packets of Jell-O. And make sure you have a whisk on hand, because you're going to use the whisk to kind of whisk it around. And then once you've whisked it around, it will start kind of congealing into kind of like Jell-O, a little bit more dense than Jell-O. And then you'll pour them in the molds, and then you can stick them in the refrigerator or freezer until they're ready. And then I usually store them in an airlocked container for in the refrigerator, and I can, you can probably several weeks and stuff. So as this starts to warm up, I'm going to just kind of hang out and see. What I'll probably do is I'm going to mix together my drier ingredients. So my 1 scoop of branched chain amino acids, and then my 3 packets of my gelatin, my unflavored gelatin. I suppose you could do flavored gelatin if you wanted to, but one of the greatest things about this recipe is that these are kind of more on the guilt-free snacking, because they do have the branched chain amino acids, and depending on the type of branched chain amino acids that you get, these can be completely sugar-free. Very limited calories. Basically all your calories are going to come from gelatin. And so for 1 packet, it's 30 calories, and 7 grams is coming from protein. So these are also, they have some protein in it. So yeah, I'm just going to mix these ingredients, the dry ingredients, together. So I don't know why my light's so bright. So 3 packets of gelatin and then 1 scoop of branched chain amino acids. And just kind of mix it around until it's all together. And so I'm starting to see a little bit of, not kind of boiling, but kind of steams coming from the pot. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and dump my mixture in there. And now I'm just simply going to use my whisk and make sure that it's all whisked together. It got a little clumpy there for a second, so just trying to make sure that it's all whisked together. So I have a really big sweet tooth, and something that was important to me when I started eating cleaner and I was starting to try to get away from having sugary snacks is I was recommended to make these branched chain amino acid gummy bears, and they really helped me kind of curb my craving for any sort of sweetness, and also I take branched chain amino acids when I work out anyways, so it was kind of perfect and it made more sense to me to make these. So I looked and found some different recipes online. And yeah, so there's tons of different recipes, tons of different flavors for the BCAAs. And so you kind of can figure out which one works the best for you. So once it's kind of all mixed together, it will kind of look like this. I don't know why it's so bright, so sorry. And then basically I'm going to keep stirring for just a little bit more to kind of heat everything up. Heat that gelatin, make sure that it is heated up and kind of activated. And then I'm going to just pour it into my mold. And you can pour it directly from the pan if you want to, but I'm not that graceful. So I've done 2 different ways. You can either put it into a container with a lip, or you can do like a funnel kind of thing. Funnel can kind of get out of control sometimes, so I'm going to use the lip container today, my large measuring container. So it's actually interesting because the last time I made these, I think the different types of branched chain amino acids and the temperature will make the gelatin congeal more or less. So just kind of keep an eye out on it. I think it's pretty much good to go right now. So I am just going to, safety first, turn off the heat. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here. And then I am going to just pour into my molds. So I'll do a few of my amazing Halloween. And these are a little bit more shallow. So the cool thing about this is I'm going to kind of move it around to fill some of these. But yeah, that's pretty much all you do. And you just fill your Jell-O molds as far up as you want to, and then put them in the refrigerator or freezer. If it's the freezer, probably like 10 to 15 minutes, and then check on them. And then if it's the refrigerator, 20 or so minutes, and then check on them and see where they're at. And then you just take them out of the molds, and then you put them in a container and enjoy. So that's pretty much it for this week's Tasty Tuesday. Super simple snack that you can have and not feel super guilty about, especially if you are trying to help get rid of that sweet tooth constantly when eating a little bit cleaner. Well, thank you, and I hope everybody has a happy and safe Halloween. Bye!